This is a quick peek podcast. Just a trigger warning, there's a brief mention of an unwanted sexual advance later in this episode. I will let you know before that part starts. Listener discretion is advised. Hello, I'm Carla Cooper.
And I'm Liam Tracy.
Welcome to Mountain Diaries.
New Zealand edition. Carla.
Liam.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. That was stunning. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, been a long time.
You've been unwell.
Incredibly unwell. I don't want to be dramatic, obviously, but I think I nearly died. I've had COVID 5 times.
In your life?
In my life.
You know, it's been 5 years.
So once a year.
Wow.
And this one kicked my butt.
Yeah,
so
tough.
we had to postpone a podcast. I didn't get any editing done. I am behind on life, admin, chores, socialising. I've also only got 4 weeks left in New Zealand.
Not long.
So I had things planned, you know. I've got a chocker calendar and bloody COVID came along. However, just before I got COVID, I did manage to have a little escapade, if you'd like to hear a little bit about it.
Tell me more.
So I went to Walter Peak Farm.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the west side of Queenstown Lake, I think.
That could be factually accurate. I'm not sure.
Edit whatever it is, I'll edit it in. I'll check and edit it in. So basically you go, have you been?
I've been many times.
Okay, so for the listeners, you go over on a friggin' cool-ass steamboat, the TSS Earnslaw, which is been going for 114 years or something mad. You go over on that steamboat and you can have a little vino on the way, and then you get there and you can either go for afternoon tea or evening tea. Dinner.
Full dinner.
Oh.
You can also go for a full lunch.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go for anything but brekkie. And holy moly, everyone was like, don't eat lunch because it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh, my God. I've never been
great, isn't it?
I tried so many different things because it was all you can eat, you know? And I'd already paid for it. So I was trying everything. I was getting cheese. There were pickled onions, which I feel like you don't really get in New Zealand. So I was going back. And then you can go and see the little farmyard animals.
Highland cows. Did you see them?
Highland cows, donkeys, lambs.
Llamas?
Alpacas.
Alpacas,
My favourite.
that's right.
My favourite. And then you can also go and see a little sheep shearing and sheep herding show, which is about 30 minutes long. But I wanted to stay with the alpacas, so I didn't watch that. And then you hop on the boat and go back. It was excellent. If you want to have a little look, a little bit deeper into the trip, it's on our socials. I did a post about it.
You did.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah.
But then, COVID. So I was supposed to go between last weekend, 2 weekends ago. I was set to go to Milford Sound, but I was just way too ill.
That's such a shame.
I know. It's going to be my last time going to Millie Sound as well.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's
Never heard it called Millie Sound
No, and
before.
it shouldn't be.
No, that just rolled off the tongue there. Wow.
What about you? What have you been up to?
Not really all that much.
That's okay.
We've been on end of winter season relaxation mode, slower pace of life, enjoying the lack of commute to the mountains.
How long is the commute each day? 45?
40
40,
maybe.
yeah.
It actually is always worth it. I mean, I can't stress enough whether you're going to Cardrona or Treble Cone.
Yeah.
You get up there first thing in the morning, and if you beat the sun coming up, then you just get this beautiful start to your day, you know?
I get pictures. I've never seen it, but Lyle sends me pictures of the sunrise, and it is exquisite.
It's very good.
Makes it worth it. Hey?
Yeah, absolutely. The commute home not as fun.
No,
because you're also tired and you just want to be at home.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not missing the commute home.
Yeah.
Because the commute there is actually alright.
Yeah.
So I've not really been doing much,
That's
everything,
all right.
all of the toys for summer in Wanaka in the garage have been getting a wee dust off, getting organised. Bikes are in for a service. Got the surfboards down at my sort of friend shaper surfboard wizard Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's quite exciting, isn't it? Dusting
so it's really
off
good.
the summer stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just getting geared up for that. put irrigation in at the garden.
God, you're such an adult.
I've really grown up now. Yeah. Shout out to Martin and Finn for the install. Finn's only 4 years old.
Was he good?
He was excellent.
They're really starting them young these days, aren't they?
Martin was fine, but Finn really stole the show.
Really heading the, absolutely.
So shout out to Garden Goat Landscaping.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
For that. And that's exciting. But the good thing is I haven't put any plants in yet, because if there's snow on Roy's Peak, you're planting too early. And there's been snow coming and going.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, good to know.
So that's about it. So tell me about the conversation that you've had recently with Owen.
Yeah, so this is a little bit of a different episode than we've done before, but I wanted to be able to really highlight people that are actually on adventures right now. So I thought now and then we can do an en route episode where we actually talk to someone who is doing a hike or bike packing or something cool somewhere, and especially if they're kind of raising money for a charity or doing it for a cause that we can help spread awareness of. So my friend Owen Charnley is walking from Azerbaijan to Manchester in the UK. He's nearing the end now. He's probably got about 2 weeks left, but he's been going for about 8 or 9 months, about 8,000 kilometres. Maybe I think it turned out to be a little bit less than 8,000 kilometres. Wow. He's had a friend join him for a week, I think, but other than that, just on his own, just him and his tent. We have a really great conversation. It is he's coming in via phone, so it's not the best quality, but I do think, I think you can hear it. We tested it out and it sounds pretty good. It's a great conversation, and it's really interesting to see what kind of makes Owen tick, because I can't think of anything worse than doing 8 months walking through the countryside, but he loves it.
Yeah, and I bet he's probably been through a few mountains. That journey will not have been
mountainless.
Flat.
Yes, exactly.
You know? Brilliant. So shall we get into it then?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, here is Carla and Owen's conversation about his journey from Azerbaijan to Manchester.
Let's do it.
Okay, great. So everyone who I've got on the phone with me this evening, or this morning for him, is Owen Charnley, who is currently in... Where are you, Owen? I should have asked.
I am in a town called Signy-le-Petit in northern France.
Oh, you're in France?
Just on the Belgian border.
Oh, okay. I thought you were back in the UK by now.
I'm in France.
Okay, amazing.
Now, week.
Okay, great. And basically, this is my first episode that I'm calling an en route episode, which basically, if for those of you who aren't fluent in French like me and Owen, it means en route. And I just thought it would be great to have people on that are literally currently doing a hike or a trek or an adventure at this very moment, and Owen is definitely doing that, definitely fits that bill. So Owen, tell us what you're doing and why you're doing it.
So I am walking from Azerbaijan to Rochdale. It is about 6,800 kilometres. I started on the 1st of April, left Baku on the 1st of April. I've walked through Georgia, Turkey, Bulgaria, the Balkans, across the Alps, through Germany, and as I said, I'm now in France.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's to raise money for 2 homeless charities in Manchester, Barnabus and the Booth Centre.
Barnabus and the Booth Centre. So I just thought while you were talking there, I would look at how many steps I've done today. And I've clocked up 4,880 steps today.
Nice.
That's probably about me. How many have you done already? And you've been going, so what are you at, 10 a.m. there?
Yeah, it's about 10 a.m. I have no idea. Are you not tracking your steps? These are questions. No, so these are questions that I get asked all the time and I never have answers to. Like, how many steps you do it? I have not a clue.
Oh!
Also, the other one's how far have you come? Which is probably something I should really look into.
100%.
I have no idea. Yeah. I know the whole thing. Is like approximately 6,800 kilometres, but I don't know. I think I've probably done 5,500.
Oh, you should have had a little stepometer.
I should have, shouldn't I?
Well, next time, next time you do the exact same route.
Yeah, before, yeah. Next time I'll do it. Way more. I did have a look before I came out. Sort of plotted up what it might be approximately. I can't remember what it was. It was something like 3.5 million, something like that.
Oh my God, Owen. Okay, insane. And we'll get into a little bit more about like why you're doing it and why the Barnabus and the Booth Centre. But when did you kind of first have this idea? I know this is I've known you for a long time now. How long have we known? Like maybe 7-8 years. Oh,
It feels.
that sounded like an added in effect. Wah, wah. Yeah, like we met in France doing a ski season, and like it was very clear very quickly that you loved hiking. Your entire life kind of revolves around hiking and adventuring, and you've done some crazy walks before. One of I think we will talk in a different episode when we're in the same room together about our trek through the French Alps together. But this one is like a whole different scale, Owen.
Big week out.
Carla's 4,000 steps a day. So how did you decide Azerbaijan to Rochdale, which is Manchester, UK, by the way, for people that aren't listening or that are listening all over the world, that are like, where the heck is Rochdale?
That is true. On the videos, I just say Azerbaijan to Rochdale, assuming that everyone knows where Rochdale is.
Yeah, nah.
So I came up with the idea that I wanted to do a long walk. Well, I've always done long walks, but I initially wanted to walk the length of Europe, so from the very top of Norway to the bottom of Spain.
Right.
And then quickly realised that because of Brexit and the whole 90 days in Schengen thing, I couldn't do that.
Right.
So then I was like, well, if I can't go north to south, I'll see how far I can go east to west. And it turns out the furthest point away from Rochdale, if you were in an unbroken line, is Baku, in Azerbaijan. I mean, it's broken by the Bosphorus Strait and the English Channel, but other than that,
what's a little bit of water, yeah, pish posh. That's insane. So how long ago did you decide, like, I think I'm going to do it?
I think it was just after COVID.
Oh, right. Okay, so this has been a long time coming.
Yeah, so, like, throughout COVID, I was just sort of looking at maps and going, what could I do? Yeah. I think I came up with the idea in probably an afternoon. And it all lined up nicely because the only visa you need for the entire thing was Azerbaijan.
Was that the only visa you need? Sorry.
That, yeah. After that, you just kind of walk through.
Oh right, okay.
So, stress free, really.
Before this, what was the longest walk you'd done before this? Kind of length and time wise, what was the longest one you've done?
The longest one I have done. Well, I've done two of a similar length. So I did John O'Groats to Land's End.
Yeah.
That was pretty much immediately after COVID. Like it was, I set off the day after lockdown was lifted.
Oh wow, you were just
and
really
then I did another one. And then I did another one across the Alps from Slovenia to France, to Maribel, actually, which was similar. It was about 2,000 kilometres, something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the longest one by quite a way.
Yeah, and yeah, not the kind of thing you just be like, oh, I've just walked around my block and now I think I'm ready for something a little bit bigger. You did a little bit of a couple of stepping stones up to it. And what would you say, like, between those ones you've done before, those bigger ones, and this one, what's the biggest difference? Has it been, like, unknown territory or, like, places where hiking hasn't really been, because you've been stopped a lot, like, on the road and stuff? Especially at the beginning, you were stopped quite a lot by police. What would you say is the biggest, like, challenging difference between the ones you've done before and this one?
Dogs, I would say. Stray dogs. It's such a it's just a constant threat all the time. Like I've been attacked 3 times.
Oh my
on this
God!
walk.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like once in North Macedonia and twice in Georgia. So like, yeah, it's just a constant. And then as soon as you hit Western Europe, Slovenia,
Yeah.
they just disappear. You don't get any stray dogs at all.
Wow.
But it's literally night and day crossing over the border from like Bosnia, and like they were they weren't too bad in Bosnia really, but most of the Balkans, Azerbaijan was by far the worst. Though I didn't get attacked in Azerbaijan, but their stray dogs are pretty vicious.
Oh my God, I would have had no idea, because you're obviously doing like daily or kind of every couple of days videos on your socials, and there's a hell of a lot of dogs, but I feel like you haven't really touched on the fact that maybe the stray dogs are a bit of a problem so much in that way.
No, well, when a dog comes at you, your first reaction isn't to get your camera out really, so I didn't get any footage of it, so it might as well not happen.
Yeah, no, fair, no, fair enough. No, but I didn't know. Cheeky bugger. But I've just not heard you kind of like speak about that at all. There's been a lot of cute dogs, like the puppies that you found and stuff, but I didn't realise that was a thing. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know why I've not spoken about it really. I guess like I said, because I didn't film it, it's what am I going to put in a video?
Yeah, just darkness. Although I do quite like people like your videos where we feel like we wake up next to you. I've noticed when you're like really close up to your face and you're like, it's morning so and so, and people are like, oh, waking up right next to you.
Yeah, waking up under a bridge next to me.
Under a bridge. Wake up under a bridge next to me.
What could possibly have gone wrong for that to happen?
No, that'd get you the big views. That's what the followers want. Social media, Owen, is not your favourite thing in the world, is it?
No. It's this walk has combined pretty much my favourite thing in the world with my least favourite thing in the world: walking and social media.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done a terrible job.
Oh my God, I think you've done amazing. So just like a little story from my point of view. I got a message from you. Obviously, I'm over in New Zealand. You're over in France at the minute. You were, I think, in the UK at the time, and you messaged me being like, Carla, if someone were to want to document daily going on a long walk, how would they make the sound good on videos and stuff? And I remember us like back and forth thing, and I was like, you can do like with your actual voice, you can do warm-ups, you can do this, you can get a good microphone, you can get a lapel mic or this, that and the other. And I was like, how long have we got to sort of get all of this ready? And you were like, I leave tomorrow. I was like, okay. And knowing you don't really, social media is just so not your thing. I don't know if you had Instagram before this.
No, so I Instagram the week before I left.
Yeah.
I had Facebook, but I never posted anything on it. Yeah.
And now you've got TikTok.
Now I'm on TikTok. I've actually got more followers on TikTok than anywhere else.
Yeah, TikTok loves you. And we'll obviously I'll link all of your socials down here anyway.
Baby.
What is it just Owen Charnley on oh wait, what is it on TikTok and Instagram? Just in case people, while they're listening, want to go and have a look. Do you know what it is off by heart?
On Instagram, it's Owen Charnley 91.
Owen Charnley 91.
On YouTube, it's Owen Charnley 91.
Great.
On TikTok, it is Free Biscuits.
Oh yes, it is Free Biscuits.
I don't know why. It chose it for me, and I haven't got around to changing it.
That's so funny. So Owen Charnley 91 on Instagram and YouTube, Free Biscuits on TikTok. Incredible.
I think it might be Free Biscuits too, actually.
Okay, Free Biscuits too. Yeah, I always notice that when I try and go on your TikTok to go and like keep up to date. Reflecting, would you do the whole social media thing again? I know obviously you're raising money for charity, so it's a little bit different because you wanted that traction to help people be able to find you and be able to donate. Would you do that all again? Like knowing that how much you hate being on the camera and stuff?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I would do it a bit differently.
Oh, okay. How so?
I would. Well, I would. I would have done a little bit of groundwork before going out.
Yeah.
I think because I'd planned to do that before I set off. About a month before I set off, I said to myself, like, yeah, you know what, you should really do a bit of practice for this whole social media malarkey.
Yeah.
And I just never did it because I don't like it, so I didn't do it. So the first video I recorded was on the seafront in Azerbaijan at like 4:30 in the morning after I'd
just landed
18 hours flying. Yeah. So it wasn't the greatest, but I sort of, I would maybe not do daily updates. I stopped doing daily updates.
Okay.
Sort of 4 or 5 months ago, just because it's too much editing. It's like 2 hours of editing every day.
Oh my God.
I would probably do maybe weekly ones.
Okay.
At the moment, I'm condensing days into sort of like four days per video, something like that.
Yeah. And what day are you on now? How far are we in? 107, 180? Something?
I've lost count.
You've been putting random numbers on your videos.
The days in the video and the actual days are different because I haven't been. I haven't been.
Hang on,
recording.
hold that.
Oh yeah. Yes, I've been counting rest days. So I think I'm on day 200 and something.
Oh, okay.
But in the videos, it's only about 170 something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's about that for sure. I feel like you've come such a long way though. I was having a little scroll earlier on before we chatted, and like your first videos compared to now are like they're a whole different like content. It's so good.
Yeah. I started doing voiceovers. I think that was the thing that changed them.
You've definitely found your groove. You're a grumpy man, and like I think you were trying to not do that to begin with, and then when you were just letting yourself be yourself, I feel like it really helped, you know.
Well, I found that as well. So at the start, I don't know if you've seen. There's a guy who he walked the length of Australia. He's a guy with curly hair, and now he's doing Japan, I think.
Right.
It's called like Basic Income Walk, but he does daily videos, but he just does like a tiny little 1 second intro at the start, and then it's just we have talked about it. It's the guy with the 4 pace clips. You know what I mean? So every clip is 4 footsteps.
Oh yeah, the one. Yeah, we were talking about this before you left. Yeah.
So that was my plan. I wasn't gonna talk in the videos at all. And I was like, oh, this is easy. I'll just copy what this guy's done. Turns out it's actually well hard. Takes such like precise editing.
Yeah.
And camera work.
Yeah, I remember I watched one of those earlier that you did try and do that, and it's quite slow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought, because I naively just thought, I'll just point the camera at anything and that'll be fine.
This going viral malarkey is going to be easy.
You have to frame things properly, and you have to know about photography and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that didn't work out.
It is weird, isn't it?
So I
it
thought
all
I'd
seems
explain
so easy.
what I'm doing in the video.
Yeah, but I honestly think they're amazing. A couple of my personal highlights, not that I want to ask, but I would just love to say, Harmonica Man. Did we ever figure out why that man was following you with a harmonica?
Oh yeah, Harmonica Man. No, I didn't.
Really loved it.
It was bizarre. Yeah, really bizarre.
That was
wild.
I actually think here I'm going to put in a clip of him I'm going to get the audio and put him in here.
There's a guy walking behind me along the road, just playing harmonica really badly. I don't know if it's for my benefit or not, but it's fucking weird. If this is my last message, I love you
Yeah, it was a long time as well. It was like he followed me for a good 20 minutes.
Just playing the harmonica.
Just playing
Lots
harmonica.
of dogs, obviously, I love. I love your pick and mix. You keep going to different countries and like just going and getting random food and giving them a try. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Bag of sauerkraut. Huge fan of that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. I seem to get more interest in the videos that are just sort of like 1 minute clips of day-to-day life rather than the videos I put loads and loads of effort and time into.
That's the world these days.
Do you know of Chubby Checker, the guy who's walking from UK to Vietnam?
No, I don't until right now.
So he's quite big. He's got 500,000 followers. I met him in Turkey.
Oh, sick!
He's actually in Azerbaijan at the moment.
Oh my god,
he's
cool.
Sort of doing his route in reverse. But he basically told me to do that. He was like, he started off editing videos and putting loads of time and effort into it, and he said just do little videos, little clips of day-to-day life. They're super easy to edit, and people seem to like them more.
Yeah, it shows a bit more of your character, doesn't it? I think for you especially, it's nice to see you back and forth and with your sauerkraut bag. And then obviously there's been a couple of ups and downs, a lot of kindness from strangers. I feel like that's been pretty huge on your videos. Where those guys invite you in and dress you up. What happened there?
Right, that was they did lots of stuff. They did horse riding, hot air balloons, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I was just walking past in the morning, and they were I don't know, doing whatever they do, tending to their horses, and they just called me over. We had some chai, and it was they were lovely. Yeah, really nice. And then they just they were like, "Do you want to dress up in traditional Azerbaijani attire?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Wait, is that it? They were
what
just
else are you gonna do at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning?
Did they just have it all there?
Yeah, it was in one of their yurts. I think they sort of do. They did sort of Azerbaijani cultural experience.
Oh, okay. You looked amazing, Owen. You looked really beautiful.
I did. I really did.
You looked amazing. I love that. Is it because people are just like, why is this dude just walking down the road? That's why they want you to come and hang out. I feel like you got offered a lot of chai, a lot of little treats and stuff.
Yeah, it's just the culture. They're very Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, especially. There's just a culture of just helping strangers, and it is true that I do a lot of the places I was walking through. They're not touristy at all,
right?
I mean, Azerbaijan as a country isn't touristy really, but
yeah.
The places I was going were definitely not touristy. So you're just an alien, and people because they don't see weird people walking through their village often.
Yeah.
Kind of take the chance to kind of break the monotony by sitting me down and interrogating me and feeding me chai for hours and hours.
I love that.
At one point, I had to just stop accepting hospitality because I'd still be there if I'd have stopped at every person who said come and have chai with me. I wouldn't have got this far. Definitely.
I would still be in Azerbaijan on my 218th cup of chai right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of love that. What do you reckon your most memorable interaction was, or act of kindness or something?
So when I was coming through Bulgaria, it was super hot. It was 38, 39 degrees.
Oh my God.
And I was just walking through farmland and got to this tiny sort of village. It wasn't really a village, it was just a collection of houses. And there were some people having sort of drinks and stuff. at the side of what I thought was an abandoned house.
Yeah.
It turns out that they all lived in this house. It was quite a small house.
Yeah.
There was the grandfather, the grandmother, two brothers, either sister or the wife of one of the brothers, I couldn't tell, and then a load of children. And one of the brothers called me over.
Yeah.
They were having drinks, they were having beers and stuff, so give me some beer. The grandmother, none of them spoke English, but one of the brothers could read, the rest of them couldn't read.
Okay.
So, Google Translate was useless, basically. So I was basically talking through this guy, and he was saying they were lumberjacks. They make about 30 euros a day between them, and they live in this house.
Oh my God.
And they were just so lovely. They gave me food, gave me water, gave me beers. The grandma brought out a big bowl of water and salt so I could wash my feet.
Oh my God.
So I took my boots off, and because I had a bit of a tan at that point, my feet were bright white and the rest of me was brown. And they had a bit of tape. I had a bit of tape on my toes and stuff. This woman just started crying, and I said to I was like, "Is she okay?" And he was just like, "Yeah, she just feels sorry for you. Feet are messed up." And then I ended up spending 2 hours with him. When I left, the old woman gave me a little jar of spices, that she'd made.
Yeah.
Loads of food, and then the bloke who I've been talking to gave me the equivalent of 20 euros. I was like, I can't accept money off you.
Yeah.
He's like, please, take it. I was like, mate, this is 2/3 of what you make in a day, and you're giving it to a homeless charity in Manchester. It's absolutely insane.
Oh my God.
So it's always the people with least who
give
who
the
want to give the most.
100%.
Yeah, it's mad.
They're always. I remember. I always
Absolutely mad.
watching people on going about their adventures. There's always people that are sorry, I haven't got much, but I'd love to give you this little thing. And to them, that's absolutely everything. That's so lovely. I didn't realise that happened. Do you, on the whole, do you feel like you've had more positive interactions or negative interactions? Because obviously you'd been picked up by the police, but that was never kind of a bad experience, was it?
No. It literally has been 99.99% positive, I would say.
Oh my God! Okay, amazing.
All my interactions with police have been great.
Yeah.
Especially in Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
The first few, because I was stopped by police pretty much every day in Azerbaijan.
Oh, really?
Police state.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And the first few times they were like, "What on earth are you doing?" And then after the sort of third or fourth time, because it was basically one highway all the way from Baku to Legadeki, which is the border crossing.
Yeah, you got no.
So they just sort of telephoned ahead, and it was like, this weirdo's going to be walking through your town in about a day or so. So it was great.
Imagine on the local news, please do not fear the strange white man walking down the highway. He's apparently doing it for fun.
Yeah. That is one of the things. One of the hardest things coming through sort of Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Turkey was explaining why I was doing it, because the concept of doing things for charity isn't really a big thing. It's a very Western idea, really.
Okay.
And also, they don't have any homeless people.
Oh,
I would say I'm raising money for charity, and they go, "Oh right, okay, what charities?" And I say homeless charities, and they just look at me like, "What are you on about?" Because
my gosh, okay,
they all live in it. They live in big family homes which they inherit, and most people don't leave the village that they were born in. So they've always got a place to, even if they fall on hard times, they've always got a place to live.
It's just such a different life.
I saw my first homeless person in Slovenia, actually.
Oh, really? How far into your trek was that then?
I was about a month ago.
That's
So this is,
weirdly poignant, isn't it? Actually, about what you're doing and how actually there are places in the world where it doesn't exist because of the lifestyle and with how families work and how everything kind of works. Then you step foot into a whole different country and it's totally different. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Yeah. It is definitely a Western phenomenon.
Yeah. A perfect time, I think, to say a little bit about Barnabus and Booth Centre, and kind of what they do, and where I'm going to put your donation link. Will your donation link still be open even when you finish your walk?
Yeah, I'll keep it open.
Okay, cool. So I can pop it because this won't come out for a little bit still. I can pop it down there. Yeah, but yeah, can you tell us like why you chose those two charities and a bit what they do?
Yeah, so I was when I was at uni, I was mates with a homeless guy called Luke, and I did English literature at uni, and he loved reading. Like he was always reading when you saw him. So we used to swap books and stuff, and I knew him quite well for like 3 years. And then when I left uni, sort of obviously he didn't have a phone or anything, so I lost contact with him. And then sort of a year ago, I saw him again in Manchester.
Oh, really?
And and I was just, I didn't say hello to him yet. I saw him sort of out of a window and he just like walked past. But it just made me think, like, since the last time I saw him, I've done so many things, like John O'Groats Land's End, What's Nothing Else, etc. I've done 7 winter seasons in Mervo, etc. But he has just been living on the streets.
Oh my
like,
God!
For that entire time.
Yep.
It just seemed like a bit of such a like waste of humanity. So yeah, I decided to do it for homeless charities pretty quickly after I decided what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And then went around Manchester, spoke to a few homeless people, asked them what charities do the most work, and these two popped up. Pretty much everyone I spoke to.
Okay.
Mentioned either one or both of them. Food Centre they concentrate more on sort of immediate help. So they do things like soup kitchens, distributing sleeping bags. I'm not too sure if they have rooms or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then Barnabus deal more with things like drug and alcohol rehabilitation, and they focus on sort of like permanent resettlement as well. So finding people houses, because it's incredibly hard to even rent a place if you don't already have an address.
Yeah, and then you're in that vicious loop. Yeah,
do anything. Yeah. So
incredible. And fundraising. What are you trying to hit? I can't remember.
I set a target of 10,000, but I'm not overly confident that I'll hit that. But,
okay.
You know, you never know. I had someone anonymously donate £1,000 the other day. That was
amazing. Insane. That is wild.
Absolutely incredible. So yeah, I think we're up to maybe like close to 3.5 at the minute.
Oh, epic! Okay, that's amazing. What a friggin'... Not that this... I can't, highly doubt, unless it's someone that we happen to know, Owen, that this person's listening, but absolute friggin' legend if it was you that donated 1,000. And even though Owen, when this does come out, will have finished his walk, please go and donate. The donation link will be in the episode description, and we'll throw it all over our socials, because Owen, I know you're not a hard sell, but I'm a hard sell. You're a soft seller. I'm a pusher. So like, even if £5, $5, whatever, less than your daily coffee, go and throw it in the pot for Barnabus and Booth Centre. Back to the
there's links all over my
go on.
media as well.
Okay, great, yeah, and I'll put all of those in as well.
Yeah.
And even if you, do you know what? Even if you just go and have a look at Owen's most popular video, which is, for some reason, him explaining why he's found the perfect bridge to sleep under. And it's dead serious, but like, for some reason, I like to keep up to date. I'm very protective over you and your adventures, Owen. And I always check like how it's all going and like make sure I go and like. And that one, it's like, I found the perfect bridge and it's like 14,000 views.
It was a great bridge. Maybe I'm running in the wrong direction. Maybe I should be rating bridges.
Oh my God, maybe that's it. A bridge a night.
Like Tin Fish Reviews guy.
Yes.
Maybe I should just start rating bridges.
Bridges. That's it. That's what you can do for your next adventure.
Mum hates it though. She told me off.
Your mum hates it, did you say?
Yeah, she told me off for posting that video.
Oh, how come?
She doesn't like me sitting the bridges.
Oh.
She thinks it's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was the pepper spray one.
Oh, the bad. Do you want to touch on that? Because it's not all butterflies and stuff, is it?
No, I mean that bridge was fine. There was no one there.
Oh wait, what was the
pepper spray just in case?
Oh, I thought you meant the blowjob man. So this is the moment where we mention unwanted sexual advance. I would skip forward a couple of minutes if you don't want to listen to that.
Oh, not blowjob man. No, I didn't have pepper spray then, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah, he was funny.
So
I was more impressed with his confidence than anything else.
God, yeah. Just for people that don't know, that haven't followed along. Obviously, it's not all you are by yourself out in the middle of nowhere. It isn't sometimes the safest thing, and like you said, 99.9% of your interactions have been incredibly positive, but this one was not so positive. Will you just say what happened, just so we can show both sides of the coin?
Yeah. So I was camping by the side of the road in Turkey and found a little track that sort of went off the road and back on itself. So you couldn't see down it. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'll set my tent up at the end of this track. And then after about half an hour, a car pulled up and the driver waved at me. I just waved back. I was like, all right. And then he waited ages and then he got out. And I was just sat in front of my tent, and he said something in Turkish. I said, "Sorry, I don't speak Turkish." And then he went on Google Translate and translated into English. Do you want to give me a blowjob?
Oh my God!
So I was like, and then he started grabbing his crotch and stuff, and I was like, "No, mate." Then he got a bit persistent. So
that's what terrifies me, the fact that he didn't just walk away.
No, well I started recording him, and as soon as I started recording him, he left pretty sharpish.
Oh my God.
I just admire his confidence. I mean, I've been nervous talking to girls my entire life. I cannot imagine the confidence of a guy who just pulls up, finds a bloke in a tent at the side of the road and goes, I reckon he might want to give me a blowjob.
It's absolutely terrifying. And not just ask, but I'll push. If he says no, I reckon he does. He's just being shy. Like, it's terrifying. That was the first time I felt... Go on.
To find out that the bloke doesn't speak your language, that would normally be the point at which I would go, right, I'm going to stop trying now.
Bit of language
we're not
barrier.
speaking the same language.
Yeah.
And he's just gone, not to worry, Google Translate.
Don't worry, in this day and age.
Absolutely incredible.
It's wild.
The wonders of technology.
Feeling like quite, I was a bit like, oh God, Owen's doing this. This is pretty massive. Until I saw that one, and then I was like, oh my God, it is real. It's real life. You are just walking around, and it is friggin' terrifying. But now you've got some pepper spray, hey?
Yeah. Yes. I got that in Bosnia.
Okay, good.
I haven't had to use it.
Okay, yeah, thank God.
But it's nice to have it. It gives you a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It stops, and if you have those weird paranoid thoughts, sometimes it gets rid of those.
Yeah. Which, and you are just spending all day by yourself, Owen. So, what else? All you've got is thinking and thoughts.
It's great, isn't it?
When we did our trek together, God, I was in such a bad mental place by day 5. So I just cannot fathom how you do it day after day. Do you feel like for you?
Was that because you were stuck with me?
No, you were great. I just don't think I've ever been outside my comfort zone that much. Do you reckon? I was thinking this. Do you think for you it's more a physical or a mental challenge when you do these big walks?
I don't think it's either for me. This is one big holiday for me.
Oh wow!
I know people want to hear like people really want like struggle, don't they?
No,
like,
I prefer you not to.
About how terrible it is. But I get that. I get the feeling. When you see like people's social media of like them doing long treks or whatever, they do sort of lean into the whole like struggle side of aspect of it. But I'm not looking forward to this finishing. This is it's been the best holiday of my life.
Okay, this is paradise for you.
Yeah. Like hiking every day and being on my own is where I am happiest, I would say.
I love that for you. That's amazing. The great segue. If there's someone listening that's like, wait, I hate people too. I love walking also. I'd love to walk for months on end. Where does someone like even begin doing that? What do they like look at? What's the first thing they should try? What's your little tip or trick for them?
It's a good question. I've never actually thought about it. Get the right kit first. It doesn't have to be the most expensive. But if you can find a backpack that you can comfortably wear for days and days on end, if you can find like a pair of boots that you can walk forever in, that's like half the struggle. Because if the stuff you are using like causes you pain or is uncomfortable, you're way less likely to continue doing it.
Yeah, you're already starting with a fighting battle there instead of...
Yeah, so I remember getting this backpack, which is like, it costs quite a lot, but it's very, very light and very, very comfortable. And I remember just using it I used it first on Johnny Got Times End. I remember just thinking like, this is like infinitely more enjoyable than any hiking that I've done previously, because before that I was using like the bag that I used for D&E when I was 13, really heavy, not the best. So yeah, it like I said, boots as well, proper boots, and then just go and do it, like use free will. Remember that you have free will and you can just go and do things.
Yes.
You don't have to wait for the weather to be alright. You don't have to wait for like the perfect time.
Yes.
Like if you want to do it in November, just go and do it in November and be cold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know what you mean, and I absolutely love that. That's so important. I'm such a perfectionist. Like, you know me, I want everything to be perfect. I've been talking about this podcast for literally like 4 years since I did my last podcast, and there was just no reason ever just to not bloody get on with it. Like, just do it. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. You do have to just get on with it.
Yeah, that's it. And it's that kind of get out there and make it perfect later. You don't have to have the perfect bag set up and the perfect kit. If you've got stuff that gets you going, get out there and do it. And you can then, you learn trial and error each time you do a new adventure, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. So how long have you got left? I've completely forgot to like mention that you're like totally almost finished.
I think I've got about 3 weeks left.
Oh my God.
But
so we've been going since...
They're gonna feel so long, because...
Do you think?
Like, the last kilometre of a walk feels about 10 kilometres.
Yeah.
That 1 kilometre between you and the pub just feels so long.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be this. I'm gonna get to Dover and be like, oh God, I've got 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
But no, should be fine.
And the weather's changing, I guess, because now you're kind of getting into that. It's getting pretty wintry over there now, right? Because we're on the kind of end of October now. Well,
it's gonna get colder. It's all right at the moment. Actually, it's about 15 degrees.
Okay.
Kind of dry. It's not bright. It's like grey, but it's going to get colder over the next week or so. Colder and wetter as well.
Nice, really nice. What else would you want to welcome you back to the UK though, Owen?
I know, exactly.
So one last question. I want to know what's the first thing you're going to do when you get home, when you finish?
Kebab, probably.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah, kebab and 28 beers. Right?
Kebab and 28 beers.
I've walked through a lot of countries which you would think you get a decent kebab in. Turkey, especially.
Yeah.
Not as good as a British kebab. I don't think there's anywhere in the world that does kebabs as well as Turkish people in Britain.
Amazing. So a recap. You are walking from Azerbaijan to Rochdale and Manchester, around 6,800 kilometres over about 8 months, was it?
Probably be closer to 9 by the time I get back.
Okay, about 9 months on your own to raise money for 2 homeless charities in Manchester. People can find the link to Owen's social media in the episode description and on our socials, or you can find him free biscuits, as in like free biscuits, 2 on TikTok. Free.
You don't need to pay.
You don't have to pay any money for the biscuits. Or Owen Charnley 91. On Instagram on Owen, trying to do a call to action. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast and for sharing your insane en route story. Hopefully it inspires someone to do the same, or inspires someone to donate a little bit, or to, follow you and see what you're up to, and for your next absolutely insane adventure.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for everyone who's donated already. But yes, anything you can give, even if it is just £4, price of a beer. Like,
yeah,
you can't get a beer for £4 now. Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing.
Hells yeah. And we're going to have you back on when I'm back in the UK anyway, and we're going to talk about all your other adventures and our adventures together and stuff anyway.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Amazing. All right, let's end the old recording.
This podcast was hosted by Carla Cooper and Liam Tracy. Artwork by Charlotte Murray.
If you've enjoyed listening to our podcast, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and leave a review wherever you're listening. This really helps more people to find our podcast.
Unless it's a bad review, then just pop it in your personal diary and don't share it with anyone else.
If you'd like to buy us a coffee or snacks for our next guest, please follow the link in the episode description to make a donation.
You can follow Mountain Diaries Podcast on Instagram at Mountain Diaries Podcast.
On TikTok at Mountain Diaries Podcast.
On YouTube at Mountain Diaries Podcast.
On Facebook at Mountain Diaries Podcast.
And on X at MTN Diaries Pod. Thank you, Twitter.
If you'd like to get in touch with us, have an idea for a hike we should try, a backcountry hut recipe you think we'd love, or if you know someone you think should be a guest on our show, email mountaindiariespodcast@gmail.com.
See you next time.